Hey Sag, welcome to your reading. Look, I have cut the deck. I've been doing it for everyone else, but I will start cutting them on camera because some people I think are worried that people like readers might create the deck in a certain way, but it has been cut. I haven't purposefully arranged anything, so I will start cutting them on camera just to make sure that you know I'm not doing anything dodgy. Okay, Aeon, new phase, swiftness. Okay, yeah, I think some. Hang on, I just want to get a little bit more. Yep, okay, that's all right. You've just gone through something with relationships and people. Might not. It could be romantic, family, friends, co-workers, the general public. But I feel like this is someone kind of in your sphere. Maybe not in your inner circle, but in your general life in some capacity. Not fleeting people that you just meet out and about. This is some people that have been causing you issues and you've come out of it. It's like you've had the awareness of what they've been doing, how they've been affecting you, and you've really been taking stock in the recent past. Because the Queen's looking back at these swords and she's looking at them like, oh my God, thank God I cut that out and cut that off. I salvaged what I needed to salvage just in time before they took everything. And now there's this sense of like, passionately going after what it is you desire and trying to figure out the next chapter of your life. Because the Aeon's a new chapter. It's. I mean, arguably, like you could say it's not, but you've got the two polarities of the major arcana here. You've got the Fool and the Aeon, the beginning and the end. This swiftness, it's like the end of an old chapter, this chapter that you've just closed off and put bars up in front of. It's like you're never returning to that. But now you're trying to swiftly figure out, how can I salvage this? How can I move forward because of all the damage that was done? Hopes. Yep. Ace of Wands. That's that desire. That's that passionately like going after, figuring it out, trying to move into this new chapter with everything you've got. But it's I want to say in spite, but the catalyst for this change was whatever it was that happened in the recent past. The fact that you've been reevaluating the company that you keep and how they speak to you, how they affect you, how they gossip about you, how they make you feel when they talk to you. And I feel like if anything was going on, you've already been made aware of it. Or you can feel it so strongly. But now the focus is, how do I move into my next chapter without these toxic people? How do I make sure that doesn't happen? You've put a lot in place, though, to make sure that it can't continue. It's not that they can't keep trying, but it's that, like, and that could cause you frustration. Maybe that's why you're looking over your shoulder, looking back. Maybe that's the energy you were just in. It's like, I'm always looking over my shoulder for the next person to screw me over. Or this, whatever this thing was, I'm always looking over my shoulder, waiting for this thing to happen again. But Spirit's saying where you are is very powerful energy. Like, you're very driven at the moment to manifest a new future. And I do see completion. You've got wands here, wands. Completion. Yeah, it's this desire, this new desire that you've got. It will come into fruition. It really will. It's really interesting. A lot of the fire signs and air signs, these readings, have had similar readings. Other times in the past, it's been varied, but I don't know what's going on in the collective. Maybe it's because the retrograde's coming up. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But I do see love in your future. I see you surrounded by people that bring you to life. And it feels kind of like you don't have, like, you're uncertain about whether or not you should step out on this path. It's not one that you've stepped out on before. If it's in regards to something that you've been doing in the past, you're like, well, I have done that before. It's the way that you step onto this thing that's different. It's a different you, which means a different approach, which means a different outlook, different energies dealing with the same thing. If that thing that you're trying to manifest, the new doorway, is already open and you're there, that's what it is. It's the shift in your energy changes the shift of the energy that's powering whatever this is. If you're not there, which I feel like most of you aren't there yet, I feel like you've just stepped into this energy of like, I'm ready to go towards my future. Spirit saying that you've got everything you need to start this journey. Don't be afraid. Step out on that path. These people will be held back, and any that try to come back will be held accountable, is what I just heard. Ooh. Your overall ending energy. I'm going to get more, but just for this section, the overall ending is love. Whatever pain was caused in the past that caused you to step into, like, to really focus on you now, that pain will be healed and you'll receive blessings in place of those things. Yeah. It's this divine union of masculine and feminine energies. This path, if you know exactly what direction this is and what this path balances your energy in a way that is tantric in nature. It's positive, negative, masculine, feminine. And we all have masculine and feminine energies in us. And this is what it's saying, is that this venture will continue to rebalance your energy to the point where you are healed. And all you will have around you is love. And look, you've got Venus there. Love. Love. Ooh, Spirit saying there's some things to be aware of that we need this deck for. Okay. I usually use this deck, but I've been really enjoying it lately. Oh. This is why I don't shuffle on camera, because I have to hold my hands out in front and it's very difficult. It's kind of awkward. Okay, clarify, Spirit. Please clarify. Hmm. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Sorry, there's one more that needs to come out. I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, of course. Would you look at that? Okay. This is interesting. You've got... Trying to make it look pretty. That's interesting you've got that there, though, because look, they're the exact same type of fish as these ones. Koi fish. Pretty sure they're koi. So, okay. Yeah, Spirit's saying you went through something bad, like really bad. I don't know what it was, but my God, that's not a good card to get in the past. Oh, well, actually, it's a good card to have in the past, not in the future, though. But there's... you went through something, and because of what it was you went through, there was a period of darkness in your life. Real darkness, and I mean real darkness. Spirit saying far deeper than anyone realized. So you may have gone unrecognized with your pain, you may have suffered in silence. But Spirit's saying that the storm is clearing, it is passing. The dark clouds are rolling away. New life will be reborn. New life will be breathed. New breath of life will be breathed into the situation. Placed into the situation. That's a strange way to word that. But yeah, they're saying like the storms will clear, the sun will shine, the plants will grow. Because of this, your flowers will blossom, you'll have an entire bouquet, and this card represents good fortune when it comes to money and success. And the fact that that's at the end with love, all I'm seeing, completion, you guys, with Venus, I mean, come on. You guys have got something great coming. Whatever this was like an initiation of having to go through the dark night of the soul. Whatever it taught you will be an incredibly valuable, pivotal lesson on moving forward. And that's kind of why in the recent past you've been looking back at these interferences, these communication blockages, plans that get blocked, plans that don't like come to fruition, but you still remain here in the Queen. It's like you held your own in those situations. There may have been times where you had to fight and you kind of looked at yourself like, oh God, I'm no better than them. But Spirit's saying, no, you were defending yourself. It's different. You weren't attacking them, you were defending yourself. And there is a difference. You're not an aggressive person, you're not an abusive person. You were protecting yourself. But Spirit's saying that's past now. Where the present moment is, the storm clouds are clearing. And you may have only just begun to see them clear. Some of you may have already begun, like it may already be halfway through and you're like, oh yeah, things are clearing. But if you haven't, understand that it is clearing. It is. Something else wants to come through. Okay. No, not that one. This one. All right. Clarify this reading, Spirit. Anything else? Woo, woo, woo. Victory. Okay, well, it's already flipped over. There you go. I think we've got what they're trying to say now. I wonder what it is. All right, one more. Come on, Spirit. Can I have one more, or is that it? There it is. Ooh, okay. So, the first card you got. No way. Look at that. Storm. I don't know. I say no way. Like, but it honestly surprises me every time. Even when spells always work. Like they haven't not worked, but every time I'm like, oh my God. Storm warning. What did I say? Storm is clearing. Storm warning. Storm is clearing. This is the past. Storm. You went through it. That craziness that caused all that darkness for a while, I'm getting. You guys were in darkness for a while. Not that you didn't cultivate your light and shine it, but you were shining that light in some very dark areas. Victory is what I see for you right now. That's what the Ace of Wands is. It's victory. It's the passion, the spark that cannot be extinguished. This darkness didn't ruin you. It empowered you. It highlighted just how brightly you shine by making everything so dark. So take that into your future. Remind yourself of that. Because at the end of it all, daughter romance and love hearts, love, like, if you're single, you could meet someone, but I feel like this is love. And if you are single, this could definitely mean that. You actually find a partner. If you feel alone, just keep doing what you're doing. The right person will come. If you try and force it, you'll end up investing in people that just aren't healthy. Toward a romance, toward a love. It's like your heart opens up and it may have been closed off, and it may have been so closed off that you couldn't even see a future for yourself. But Spirit wants you to know you couldn't see it because you weren't supposed to. You were shrouded in the darkness, in the storms. But when the storms clear, all that water, all of that, all of a sudden there's this burst of life coming through for you very, very soon. Very, very soon. That burst of life, follow it, nurture it, whatever these things that pop in. And this is going to be soon. So not like, oh, vaguely in a few months. I mean soon. Soon, soon. In the next few weeks, like soon. And that thing, that new direction, that new path is going to pay off. And I feel like it pays off financially. Like your financial situation, if it hasn't been good or stable, it becomes good and stable in a sustainable way that can't be taken away by these people. Okay, well, Spirit said that's it, Mark. That's all they need. That's what they needed. Okay, well, I hope this helped. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Blessed be.